All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are. Oh, hold up. Make sure that's all working. Okay, YouTube output is just not cooperating. All right. Everything should be working here. Make sure you guys can hear me. Okay. So, not much time left before we jump right into things. Gonna be a quicker stream today. Should be a quicker stream today. Just need to figure out why YouTube output is being weird. But if things are working, things are working. Okay, everything's working. Had to make sure. Little weird OBS is doing that. I'll troubleshoot some stuff later. But, okay, show you guys where we're at 'cause it's blocked by my username here. Gained a little bit of I rating back. However, as you can notice, my safety rating took a big fucking hit. That's due to some accidents that happened earlier this week with, Spa being one, very technical compared to what a lot of the GR Cup drivers normally do, at least in public, from what I've noticed. It's high speed and curvy. And if there's one thing a lot of, people who join a lot of the popular races tend to suck at, it's fast curves and dealing with not passing at every opportunity. Or, letting yourself be passed when not your corner. Or just, not hitting people. But without further ado, let's hop right into practice. Get ourselves ready here. And see how good we do. First race of the day, not much practice. Just kind of going on a little bit of hopes and dreams. Only goal here is just place top 10. Even if I don't place top 10, place within the top 15 with how this week has been is almost a guaranteed point position as long as you survive the first 3 laps and then the last 2. Because in the last 2, sometimes people just lose their minds. And well, of course, the first 2 laps I shouldn't need to explain. It's a public lobby. All right. Oh, don't know how much practice I'm going to be able to get in just a short amount of time, but I'll handle some technical stuff. Gonna take this out for at least 1 lap. Should have enough time for 1 lap, even if it's just an out lap. And then race. Not much else to it. I'm not as consistent as I'd like to be on Spa. My time is suffering a little bit. I did manage to get down to a 145 potential, I should say, like a low 146, my current best. But I think with a little bit of push, I can probably, either improve or lock in on my consistency. So, quick little practice lap. Oh, the tires definitely feel quite a little colder than I'm used to. Ooh, that's interesting. Sorry, I meant to say 2, sorry, not 145, 245, so you can see right there. Not bad. Yeah, that's too hard. That cost a little bit of time. This is one of the corners I struggle with currently. Definitely off stream need to review my line right here. So look, this is one of the areas I'd normally get an off track. I know this area I can coast through, but I'm still finding the speed I need to take it at. That one I know you need to brake about 25%, slowly come off it, and then accelerate quickly out to the outside, but I become a little wary of how often I have screwed myself over trying to bring it up to speed too quickly. Here's another area I struggle with. All around, Spa is not necessarily the best track for me, but it's one I'm slowly learning. Oh, there's debris on the track. Set my grip a little bit there. I can feel the car kind of sliding. Not too bad, but probably cost me 100th. Well, a few hundredths, looking at the delta. Okay. Brake a little earlier. Hit the apex a little later on that last corner. I know there's a little bit of time to be gained there. Oof. I'm not carrying enough speed to that first turn. Sorry, I know all I'm doing is just self-analyzing right now, but there's just so much potential time on the table. I know I'm leaving at least 3 seconds worth, and I need to find that, because that's a lot of time. A lot of time. We can put one more lap here before I bring it back into pit. That's all I have time for anyways. Okay, downshifted too much. A lot more speed at that corner. Yeah. Okay. Still need a lot of practice with this track, but today's goal isn't to win races, it's just to get my safety rating up. So as long as we improve that, I'm not necessarily upset. Good. Checking stream audio. Everything's looking good. Just had to make sure. Oh, only the best for you guys. So, let's see what's going on with the current race we're waiting on here. 35 seconds left until we need to go in. Make some slight adjustments to my monitor alignment. It's felt a little off. I want to mention again today, nice view outside. Weather's been tolerable, though very, very fucking hot. Still, nice, pretty, mostly clear sky out today. And of course, before you race, don't forget to drink water. It's important. Especially with the heat I just mentioned. Ugh. Dehydration is a motherfucker. Alright, let me adjust the camera real quick. There we go. Should be a little better now. Okay. Gonna wait for the race to pop up here. Just waiting on that, and then we'll get right into things. Oh, perfect. Just popped up. Alright. Race 1. Might only do 2 or 3 races today, just because I started streaming a little later than I planned to. and I need a bit of a self-care day after this. So, without further ado, let's hope we don't die turn one. If we miss it, if we die in turn one to make it up, I'll do 3 races. If we do really good on just 2 races, sorry, if we die on turn one, I'll make it 3. If we do really good on this race and really good on the next race, I'll throw in like a bonus dirt race and then probably, call it a day. You know, take my nice bit of reward and not jinx it on a third race. So, throw ourselves into practice, continue to get warmed up. See what we can do here. It's already coming out right behind us. Maybe a little bit of tag in before the race starts, at least before qualifying starts. Never mind, he's a whole second behind me. I don't think we'll be able to catch up quickly enough. Tires are a little cold. Do got to keep that in mind for the first few laps. It's been a few days since I touched the track, so probably not helping my pace. He is catching up. Okay. Maybe you will give me a run for my money here. He's going to catch me. He is faster. I'm just going to let him pass. I butchered that corner. It's always that corner, too. Like, it's been something I've had an issue with even when I started sim racing in Spa for the first time. I always tend to struggle right there. Okay. About to go to qualifying. Oh, why the hell? That was a little unnecessary. I hope that didn't count for anything, or I'm going to be a little upset. But, I don't think it does count anything. I hope. Okay. Kind of practicing just smoothly releasing a clutch. I know you don't have to, and at times probably shouldn't in cars like these, but it's nice to keep the muscle memory. Alright. Use our outlap, get the tires heated up, turn a little hard on everything. Get a bit of heat in them now. Oh, that was an off track. Okay, so it's definitely better to coast there than brake. It's realizing that braking causes my car to straighten. That's not helping rotation. It's not there. Cost me some time. I don't want to put down a time. Okay, sloppy out lap. Whoa, that was an off track. You could shoot us out with a lot more speed though, but not enough speed. Lucky that's just our out lap. Get our tires heated. Let's make these next 2 laps count. There we go. That was a little better. A little bit of time lost there. Yikes. Some time gained here though. That'll help quite a bit. Just gotta relax, not tense up. Lost some time there, but held it on track. I'll take it. I can definitely gain a little time there if I'm on the throttle earlier. Spent too long on the brakes. Man, I'm just all over the place. At least I'm on track. No, shit. Okay. Still got one more lap. This qualifying is kind of sacrificing itself for my lack of practice. At least leading up to the stream. Take it slow. Get a good exit. Almost neutral exit. Nice. Okay, let's make this count. Let the car come out too wide. Should have done it more gradually. Running closer to my best. Way better. Okay. Still losing time there. I feel like during the race I'll probably pick up on what I'm doing wrong in front of somebody or behind somebody. Oof. No! Ah! Just slightly too far on the inside. Shit. Okay. We're going to be starting out in P17. Not great. I did up my iRating just a little bit, so if we can minimize this loss, should be able to walk away. I know I am, if I can find my pace, should be third place worthy. Do I think I'm going to get anywhere near that? No. But if I can get to 10th and finish without running my ass into somebody, I think I can pull this off. Okay.
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed. The estimated SOF is...
I'm being told chat's not working by a friend. That's odd.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Big Filipino. One of my friends is watching. Okay. One to go.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Nasty lap already. Not many liveries here. At least not many customized liveries, so who knows what to expect. I need to get crew chief up so I can like hear what licenses are in front of me and stuff like that. Make my risk assessment way better instead of relying on the built-in spotter. I guess chat is working. Also, Brad, you're my friend. You know exactly where to find me.
Everyone's gridded.
Let's get this started. I always watch for the car ahead because normally about then is when I need to go. Start releasing the clutch and then be fully on the gas by the time he starts moving in front of me. That was kind of smooth. Probably not the best in real life, but felt smooth here. I'll take it. Okay. My money's on turn 1, taking out at least 5 of the cars in front of me. Probably going to end up with some light damage, but hopefully survive it. The goal more than anything right now is survival. I think something I've needed to realize for a bit now is that it's too early. I've done too few races to care as much as I have about iRating. I just need to focus on being safe. I do that, and there's a good chance that I can just work on my laps on my off time. Also, I don't know why the number 18 did not start. Sorry, 18th place, I should say. The number 9 car. Let's see. Also, I still need to work on having a chat overlay actually on my screen. So if I don't often read everything in chat, it's because I still haven't figured that out. Can't. Ooh. Okay, about to go green. I know for a fact I'm about to be driving through whatever accident happens in front of me. So hopefully sit back and eat popcorn instead of eat shit. I don't know if... I can't tell because YouTube has this little heart thing blocking, but if you ask if I got my iRating up, I did indeed. Okay.
Stay on the right.
Quick pass here.
Clear.
Nice switchback. Okay, here's where shit gets unfortunate. Weirdly enough, one of the cleanest first laps I've seen in a while. But I have a feeling when I come up this hill... Oh, wow. I'm actually baffled. So far, so good. People get aggressive right here. Not going to upshift.
There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the right.
Okay. It's one free position. Just gotta be careful. First lap so far, one car down. Might be two in a sec here. Yeah, that was stupid, buddy. Could have been really unfortunate. I think Alex apologized, which is nice, but I don't think the main part of that accident would have been on him.
Right side. You're on the left. 3 wide. Car right. 2 wide. Still there. Hold the line.
Holy shit, that was a fucking risk. Damn. Paid off though. Oh, my bad. That was a stupid off track.
You got a slow car on the left. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Slow car ahead.
Okay. Some accidents in front of us. Okay, that'll get us to 13th. Not bad. Perfectly fine being in 13th for now. Really risky dive onto the inside there. Almost didn't hold it together. I think I locked up a little bit. I'll have to check the telemetry later. So far, so good. Okay. These guys are all going to be racing each other. It's a good pack so far. Everybody's close.
Right side.
Okay, he caught my draft. Just have to let him go by. I'm not going to fight him too hard here. But if you go right in front of me for the braking zone, I am going to be a little antsy. Some debris on track. Had to coast. My line was not optimal there. At least for the debris being in the way. Okay.
Right side.
Yeah. Please don't hit me. Thank you. Clean pass there.
There's an incident behind.
Okay. Making good. Just gotta hold it steady here. Fine racing so far. Gotta watch the heart rate. My heart get too high and I start getting jittery. A little sloppy in the braking zone. Held it together. Still gaining.
You got a slow car on the left.
Okay. Oh, that didn't look good.
Line gone on.
Okay. Should put us in 12th place. Maybe 11th if that's a little incorrect. Don't know who fell behind there. Okay, somebody else went off. Yikes. Number 10. Number 12, Robble. He ate crap. Hope he's okay. Alright. I gotta be quicker to straighten the wheel out coming out of that turn. These guys are about to start fighting. Okay, that's another off track. I think I just was on the brakes too early, off the brakes too late. Okay, we've got an accident. Pretty incredible if we get to catch up to these guys and make some passes. Right now, there's still more than half the race to go, at least for another minute. Take our time here picking them off. Should actually be in a safe position already. We'll see. He's going off into the pit. That's odd. Thank you, Brad. I'll talk to you later, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, we secured our spot in the top 10. We prioritize safety from here. There's going to be an opportunity to take a few more places. As long as I don't forget to shift the car, of course. God, I know I sound uptight as hell right now, but that's because my adrenaline's going. Did not expect this race to start off so good and be this intense. Whew. All right. Scared. Okay, that's an unsafe rejoin.
Car on your left. Stay on the right.
And just suppressed me though, but he should have time to give up.
Still there.
Hey, you can't close that door, buddy. You're gonna lose.
Clear.
Okay. We've secured 9th place. For now. Some time there. End up the inside.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
little aggressive there. Honestly, my momentum was just a little bit off. Sorry for all the coughing, by the way. I didn't drink enough water. Or it's in fact a little dry. My voice might crack at this rate if I'm being honest. Don't clip that. If it does crack at least. I don't know how YouTube clipping works just yet. He's half a second behind. More traffic coming up. Smooth exit.
Right side.
Let's dive again.
Still there. Clear.
We lost some traction. That was almost bad. If I have to let this guy pass because I'm losing pace, I will. He's aggressively trying to catch up. Gotta be very careful about how I either let him get alongside me or even by me. Make or break this race. Okay. Let him take the inside.
Still there.
Brake early.
Clear on the right. White flag. One more lap to go.
Yeah. He was coming up on me. He's faster in the first two sections, I think. Not upset about that. Still in 10th. Thing is, now I have an opportunity to make a switch back on the last lap. With this big a draft leading up to this, I'm gonna have this turn, man.
Right side. Stay on the left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Nice! Some good racing. God damn. I can respect that. He earned that. He earned that. I can't even be mad. Like I said, goal was 10th place and good safety. Look, we got a free place. Come on. Still a small chance I put it back on him. His head, he's probably expecting me to dive bomb him, but I'm gonna give him a fair shot here.
Right side. Still there.
Whoa, 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 shit, 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 shit.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
No! Fuck, I didn't even mean to do that.
You've got wheel damage.
What the fuck happened? I moved over.
Rear damage. Might have lost downforce. Watch for oversteer.
Why did he do that?
There's the flag. It's over.
Okay, I need to go through
Nice run. Solid work.
and review what the fuck just happened. What the hell just happened? Okay, hold up. Was that on me? That probably took away quite a bit of my safety rating, but what the hell? Okay. Let's go back and look here. Also, okay. Let's see what happened. Man, I'm lost. Okay. Netcode. Fuck. Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Okay, is there a way to do this in slow motion? Okay, I'm still holding him in here. I want to look at this from the forward camera. Okay. Control F12. Zoom out a bit. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm not even touching him here. And he's just spinning out. Damn. Okay. Fuck, man. I hate when that happens. I feel bad. Because all honesty, he had a little bit of room. He probably shouldn't have been turning into me. Yeah, because I was starting to move to the outside. Yeah. Shit happens. That's going to hurt the safety rating. Not what I wanted for the first race. I'm going to save this to analyze later, though. Why did that improve our safety rating? Okay. I can't say that race went bad, but I do want to apologize if the driver in front of me ever sees this. Shit. I'm gonna say that's on me because it was my netcode. I could say he drove into me a little bit there. I didn't give him space when you're coming up onto a straight and into a turn. I had the right to squeeze him a little bit. He was making a pass on me, but he didn't clear me before turning over. But because that was net code, maybe on his end it showed up as a clear. I can't really tell that because I'd have to see his replay. But man, I don't like getting places like that. I don't like when dumb things cause stuff like that to happen. He lost a lot of places and he didn't deserve to. That sucks. Okay, we have 23 minutes before the next race. So far, I can't say things are going horribly. We've gained another 15 I rating. Safety rating slightly increased. Not a lot because of that last lap, though. Take a breather. Drink some water. And let's see if we can just make good on our pace. We're gaining some pace. A few areas I think I'm starting to get down a little better, but oof, still taking some time. All right, going up on practice here. Okay, so Eau Rouge, I think I've gotten down. Les Combes, I'm not doing too horrible on. Turn 7, I need to just get a better run through. Turn 8, eh, a lot of stuff to figure out still. Turn 8 is probably where I am losing. Turn 8, 10, and 11 are where I'm losing the most time. Say that without a doubt. So, gonna take a slow lap, kind of find our bearings. I don't know how much debris is on track, so since I'm not rushing to practice, I should probably take some time just to see if anybody's left anything fun for me to come across while out here. So I know it's 2 o'clock and probably even later for people on the East Coast, but if you aren't eating dinner already, feel free to comment, I don't know, something about lunch, what you had for lunch today. I didn't have anything too good. Had a reheated Chili's burger, some fries, and I would say a chicken crisper, but didn't warm up too well. Okay. So far, majority of Sector 1 seems clear. Yeah, there's a little bit of ABS right there. Braking a little too hard. Trail off a little sooner. A little later on the throttle there might help. And a little longer on the brakes. Yeah, I can feel the ABS kicking in. I really need to spend some time with this car refining my braking. Or clean off my brake sensor. Probably a mix of both. Weirdly enough, I'm making faster time right here. I lifted a little bit, but still. Something to note down. Yeah, no, that was not gonna work. Okay. Spend this next lap pushing a little bit harder. Slowly ramp up the pace. We've got like what, 20 minutes until the next one? There's some time just to put in some good laps here. Gonna do about 5 laps. Sorry for the late shift again. 5 laps, hit in, check what time we're at for the next race, and then put in some more laps. Lapping on lapping on lapping. We love hot lapping. Yeah. Working on getting my tires heated here. Mine's going to be a little sloppy, a little more aggressive. Okay, there is debris on track coming up. I think that might have been from me. Don't know. Okay, I really need to spend some time looking over how to take that turn. Definitely gonna try and get like 1 or 2 more races off stream. Okay, that was messy. But yeah, 1 or 2 races off stream. Gonna spend probably the rest of the day after this stream just kind of doing some telemetry analysis. There's so much refinement I need to do with this car. At least for a track like this. The other tracks I've been doing have been very technical, like Interlagos was. Well, technical but slow. So there's lots of room for me to just kind of shoot myself out of corners and find time. The thing about Spa is with how many high-speed sections there are, you're just kind of bleeding time if you don't master every single turn to the best of your ability. Like this right here, not getting enough on that apex, you lose so much time on the straight. Or in the corners where you can just go flat out. Devastating over the course of a race. Oddly enough, some time to be gained there. Probably break a little later. Or at least, probably drop it down to 70%. Maybe 80. So used to driving like GT3 cars in ACC that I have a lot of bad braking habits with abusing all of the brakes. I don't have a really good word for what I mean, but avoiding going to 100% is something I'm really trying to break away from. Well, sorry, I'm trying to avoid going 100% for every single corner. That wasn't half bad. Not doing amazing, but I'd rather have a consistent 4.7 Okay, an inconsistent 4.5. Take this lap careful. We can gain pace later. It's not a race, it's just practice. I know there's a really good lap time where someone managed to stay in second gear through that corner, but I think I'm just gonna have to live in third. I think I just don't take the right line for that. Not matching my style, so to speak. I really need a kind of like an uphill Monza turn 1 and 2 too. Sorry, turn 1 and turn 2. And I think I've got to kind of abuse that muscle memory from there instead of doing what I've been doing. Got to stick really hard to the inside and then kind of shoot across in a straight line. I mean, it's not as viable in a race because you're gaining time but sacrificing defense and in all honesty putting yourself in a dangerous situation if anybody's on your tail, but I think for the sake of qualifying you need to understand that, or if when I have a little bit of wiggle room. Okay. That was violent, but still on track. Probably cost me some tire wear. I don't think I'm turning in aggressively. Well, sorry, I'm not turning in with enough aggression on that one corner. This one I'm turning with too much aggression. I think the goal for now is keep myself at a 247. Try to keep that consistent. I can figure out what the hell I was on when I said that. 46 time. Try and find where I can push for that 45. I think for that turn I need to be a little gradual with the throttle. You can see I could definitely make a little more traction out of that exit. Probably going to be a 248. Still ridiculously slow. Optimal times here are like 244.7s or 8s. Which I know I could potentially do. Wait, wasn't it 243.9? Oh no. All I know is I have a lot, and I do mean a lot of room to improve here. That was sloppy. Surprisingly good to note that that's still within track limits though. Could be a useful tool on a very, very ballsy pass. Not that I like making those passes, just may or may not be useful. The other car can do that. Yeah, I just gotta throw the throttle back on. I keep hesitating right there, and you can see it on my telemetry. Okay. Damn it. It's that little off track where I touch the grass and it just costs me all the time I gain. Ooh. Okay. I think I understand that corner a little better. Alright. Looking at like a 247.23. 24 maybe. Oh. It's another really easy place to get a stupid amount of off time. Sorry. Not off time, off track. Okay. Okay, that worked. My hypothesis was... Words. My hypothesis was correct. Good. I think I might actually have to just stop and check right now. Just to see where we're at in terms of the next race. Okay, we have 6 minutes, so means we have time for at least one more lap. Okay. Sorry, I just responded to something important. Possibly fit another lap and a half, maybe? I don't know if my fan blowing on me is showing up in my mic at all. Move that a little over. I think there's 90 drivers within the next splits. It's a lot of drivers, but it is Sunday, so a lot of people are free. Okay. I could definitely hold the throttle through there, just didn't feel confident enough. Okay. Oof. Yeah, I was not going to be able to carry that momentum. We should still be able to get one more clean lap in before the time goes for us to go to quali. Just praying things work out. Kind of nice to, even though I know my lap times are suffering for it, explore some of the more ridiculous lines you can take. End of the day, those are the lines I'll be using to pass people. If a safe window opens. Oh, that counts as an off track. That sucks. Okay, so we have a potential for a mid 4.6 time. Little ticked off that we didn't pull that off, but that's a lap cut that can be corrected. See how much time we gain off of using the Monza line here. Didn't get a chance to use it. Swung the car out there. But hey, that's a 46. Okay. We know we're not getting enough time for another lap. So. Seems like it's just about to open, so let's wait for this to go green. Take another sip of water. Ooh. Almost went down the wrong tube. Get ourselves ready. I'm going to save this as well. Because, you know, I'm going to do a lot of analysis after this stream. I really want to push a 245 on this. And get that consistent. Because I don't think I'm going to get down to like pro level times. And though I want to push myself, I've only given myself a week, while most guys like that have been doing this for like, what, 3 or 4 years? Still my first year of iRacing. So definitely a lot to go on that. It'd be like me expecting somebody to do pro times on Akina when I was doing Akina for like 5 years. I still have a few seconds to gain. That's Togue. A little harder to run laps in a Togue. Okay. Warm ourselves up. Give my wrist a little bit of a cool down. No need to rush. We don't even have enough time for a full lap. I'm going to take a bit of an odd line through section 1, though. Okay. So I'm just going to take the outside lines of every corner. See where I can hold some speed if somebody's, let's say, on the inside of me. Pause. Could have worded that way better. You know what I meant. Okay. Okay, this turn is not one I'd want to take on the outside. That debris is very risky to take on the throttle. Maybe not go entirely on the outside, but slightly offline. Puts my main point of traction being my outside tires in a bad spot, but... Oh! That was bad.
You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
We're not gonna get much more than that done anyways. It's race time. I will say next stream, I'm gonna work on it this week. But I'm gonna try to have a custom livery set up. My first time trying to do a livery. Excuse me. But if it works out, it'll be nice. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Any familiar faces? Maybe one or two. I think Gabriel was in the last race. I can't really recognize anybody else. Maybe Alexa Morris. So, don't expect that this first lap will go as nicely as the last race, but I can dream. Okay, into our outlap. Kind of steer heavy here. Get these tires nice and warmed up for lap 1 of our quali. Push for that 46. A mid 46 would put us in a really good spot. It should at least. Ten and 11. Bane of my existence. I don't really care if I lose time here. I just need to be smooth. Really smooth. Damn it, I missed my opportunity to go full throttle there. Rather do it on the outlap than on the first qualifying. Try to give myself a good lineup going into the first lap here.
Green flag, green flag.
That's what I'm
Okay,
talking
here comes
about.
your first time lap.
Perfect. Okay. I know I'm going to lose a little bit of time from that corner. Surprisingly, not a lot, though. See if I can make it up here. Good time. Not worried about pushing too hard now. Normally we're about 3/10 down here consistently, which is not great, but making it back up. It's going really good. Let's not jinx it. We're going to lose our time here. Give ourselves that buffer, though. Ah! Fuck. Okay. We should still have enough time to put down a qualifying. I'm a little proud of myself. I'm frustrated I cost myself this lap, but there's the proof I needed that I can do a 4:45. Sorry, a 2:45. Got me a little excited though. But we can do it.
One more lap.
I'm not even going to be too concerned if we get a 46 on our quali with this lap. I'm just worried about not getting a quali at all. I don't want to put it up to luck again. Well, I should say less luck, and I don't want to put it up to the skills of other drivers for me to place good on my first few laps. Good. It's going to cost me a little bit of time. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Probably not to a 4.6. Ah, damn it. Okay, we're starting in 17th place again. We know for a fact, technically speaking, we could beat the entire field if I didn't fuck up this lap. But it's not what it's about. Cars weren't in my favor. I fucked up. So we're going to start in P17. We know our potential best puts us above P1, and our current best still puts us above P1. If I hadn't fucked up that first qualifying lap. Ugh. Okay. Get ourselves to grid.
One lap to green. Line up on the
And like
right
I said, if
side.
this race
Pit road
goes
is
well,
closed right now. The estimated SOS
I'll
is
send it in for a dirt race. If it goes horribly,
There are a lot of points on the
I'll try and
table.
crank out
Be smart
one
and
more
get a
race
good
and call it a
finish.
day. Let's relax.
Half the field is on the grid.
Got a minute left until we go. I actually put the fan a little bit more on me instead of having it only go behind me. Excuse the noise. Let's just focus on
5
survival.
cars left to grid.
I know I might take a little bit of a hit to my I rating. Like I said, I'll come back and figure that out later. Man, I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's the fun police right there, I guess. There's no harm in revving your car a little bit. You're allowed to be excited. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Now, if we were in like an endurance race, then it'd be a little stupid because, fuel's limited. But it's a 15-minute sprint race. We have more than enough fuel. Let the guy have fun. It's not real, gang. Not that serious. Watch, watch. Gabe's talking all that shit, but he's gonna be the first to cause an accident. What is your IR? Right now, it's just
One to
above
go. Next
1200.
car by.
Started at 1600, but I've been having a lot of downhill races. Oh, I'm last. I can afford to start a little late.
8 car.
But right now, it's just above 1200 at a C-Class license. Just brought it back up. Goal is to hit 2K by the end of the year. It's possible as long as I race diligently, though. Yeah. Only reason I do GR86 is because it's fun for me. It may not be the best way to get the I rating up, but if I can somehow persevere in the amount of chaos and hell that happens here, I think I'll be fine when I get higher up. I have thought about experimenting with some of the other classes, especially the multi-class that involves the GR.
Ready, going green.
Maybe. Don't exactly want to blast my Discord publicly on stream. But,
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
if you would like, and it's up to you, if you would like to leave it up here so I can add you,
Green, green,
I
green.
may consider it.
12 car.
Okay. May not be able to look at chat too much from here. Kind of got to lock in.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Okay.
Left side. Stay on the right.
I don't actually know if there's a way for me to whisper chat on YouTube, but maybe I'll try that after the race. Oh!
Clear.
That was a little stupid. But it's a 0 times, so no fuss. Okay.
There's an incident ahead. Go left.
1 second.
Go
Hard
left.
to even take hard to even take a peek at chat right now. So much going on. Give me just a sec, guys. Lots of positions I don't... Whoa! We got a disappearing act here.
Car on your left. Still there.
Okay,
Clear.
not gonna push that. PCC is the multi-class, right? If so, I plan on trying that later this week. I'm not too familiar with Road America, but I am going to give the next track they try a chance.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Okay. A little sloppy, but not a horrible start. I don't actually know where we sit right now. I know this guy's gonna make a move. Got a car gone off. Yikes. Holding it together. Good shit. Okay. Oh. Okay, almost in point position already. Looking good. Real good. Alright. Take a slightly slower line than I do. It's gonna slot in here.
Left side. Stay on the right.
He's staying in the middle. It's gonna push into a risky situation.
Clear.
Okay. Good pass. Real good pass. Ooh, really close race so far. I'm enjoying myself. Took that a little wider than I planned to. Probably shoot myself out of here and probably catch up in the braking zone coming up. I know I'm braking a little much. Off track. First time I've gotten off track on that corner. A little too much steering. I think it's just the adrenaline kind of evening out here. Okay. I sense an accident about to happen. There are 4 cars currently competing for the spot ahead of me. Does not look good. There's no way they're gonna go 3 wide. Holy fuck, they almost did. You know what? That gives me a chance to catch up. So I'll take it.
You're in the
Okay.
top 10.
Point position, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Safety is the focus from here on out. The gap behind is fucking insane. So let's keep our pace here. Stay on the goal. Not make any aggressive moves if we don't have to. Yeah, with these guys even competing right now, we're at a 46. That's crazy. Whole field feels like it's on fire right now. See, everybody's making a move. Braking a little early, a little slowly.
Go left.
Moment of silence for those two. Couldn't tell whose fault that was. On the gas a little too early there. Car straightened. Okay. Linking with Crisco. Those two are slowing each other down on probably the most opportune spot for me. Perfect. Sorry, that got in my eye. That would have probably been a real bad accident coming up on this. Final chicane. What kind of fucking lap are we about to put down? That's insane. Nice, that's a new personal best, I think. Maybe a little less aggressive on the throttle. Okay. 7th. With room to make more. Yeah, the tow I am receiving right now is crazy. Look at that speed. Okay, air's getting a little turbulent right here. Holy crap, we're in 6th gear. Okay. Not gonna try and make a pass there. He's trying to correct. Oh shit. What's about to happen? Okay. Gonna lift a little bit here. I don't want to risk that. That green car has to be pissed off, and he's not gonna be ready for 2 cars to pass him. He was barely ready for that accident to almost happen. Don't want to be unpredictable when the guy in front of you is already head loose, for lack of a better term. Okay. We know he's about to make a move here. There's no way he's not going to. Couldn't land it. Lots of debris on the track. Gotta watch my throttle. Okay. Ain't got a better exit than all of these guys. Okay. I am probably going to take a step back. This might be a stupid decision, but I'm going to lift. Ever so slightly. These guys are really aggressive with each other right now. Something's going to give. Yup. Yup. Got to be really careful. he's going to get a better exit. Still another lap and a half to go. Well, 2 laps, I should say. There will be an opportunity for me to make at least one more pass before this is over. Just need to bide time here, let them fight it out. Okay.
Right side. Still there. Keep to the left. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Okay, perfect. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh, that's not going to end well.
Go right. Go left. Car right. Still there.
That was scary. Whoa.
Clear on the right.
That could have been my bad. Oh. Oh, my heart. Whew.
Car on your left. Clear.
I'm going to let him make that pass.
Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
I've still technically gained a position. Sacrificed a track limit, but I'd like to play for position, not for keeps here. Come on, rotate. Yeah, I'll still have one more lap to make this count. If I don't fuck up. Shit.
Right side.
Okay.
Clear.
Catch his draft. We're still in a good position.
You got a slow car on the right.
Oh,
Go left.
that'll help.
The next car's the leader.
I don't know what happened there.
White flag. White flag.
Okay.
Car 18 is now leading.
So far, so good. Right back with the pack. Okay. We're going to get a lot of overspeed coming down this straight into turn 5. They know it's last lap of the race. They've been fighting all race long. Really got to be careful here.
Left side. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I'm just going to yield a little bit right there. Let's not yield to this guy, though.
Left side. Still there. Clear on the
Kind of weed him off on that hairpin. Okay. Good shit. For a start in 17th, I'd say this is pretty damn good. Okay. Whoa. Out on the limit a little bit there. That was exciting and scary. Car almost gave. Whew. We get fifth a little early here. They're fighting.
Go left.
Okay.
Car on your left.
Damn.
You're on the right. Rewind.
I'm just gonna yield. I have no reason to fight that.
Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line.
Holy fuck!
Rewind. Left side.
Holy shit!
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, 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 oh.
There's the flag. It's over. There's an incident ahead. Good
What
job.
the
Very
fuck
good
was
job.
that? Okay. I'm gonna, before I get hit somehow. You know what, Moto? You were right. Maybe I will, for like, the next week do something other than GR Cup, depending on the track, because what the fuck was that? Excuse my language. Yeah, about that third race, we're definitely going to go to dirt because I don't have any words. What was that? Hmm, excuse me. Okay. Okay. How far back did this fucking missile come back from? So the number 15 just said, nah, no one's having a good day. Ugh. Okay, I wanna get a better view of this, so I'm gonna look from the TV. What's the worst part is they had no idea this was coming. There's no way they could have expected to see that. Oh! Oh! This is the type of stuff I bring up with my parents every time they say that, like, I'm not ready for real world driving because in the real world, idiots like this are rare. In sim, it's just par for the course. Shouldn't be, but it just is. I don't even know why he did that. I don't remember 15th being close to us or getting screwed over by either of the two cars he just tried to wreck. I might actually make this into a clip. This might be the first like short I make because how the hell do you think this is an I he had to be mad. Something had to happen and he really had it out for this car. I can't even see the number right now. Yeah, what? Damn. The number 12, luckiest bastard on the field right now. I don't know how the hell he didn't even get touched. Like netcode, nothing. Jesus. Okay, let's not go for a third race because I don't think I'm gonna have anything more. How do I put this? I don't think I have any more adrenaline left in me for another GR race to lock in on after that just kind of, I guess, sobered me up from whatever adrenaline high I was on. Okay, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna name it. Might even put that on Sim Racing Stewards just as a little bit of a joke. Man, that's rough. Okay. Let me see how let me look up real quick. Okay. Yeah, let me copy that. I'll add you real quick. Give me 1 second, Moto. I need a moment to cool off, guys. Bear with me. That was a lot. I love racing like that because it gets fucking intense, but like that was murder. That wasn't even racing. That was an assassination. Yeah. Oh wait, Crimson, are you a little behind on the stream? Are you talking about like something earlier from me? Oh no, I know what you're talking about. You're probably talking about the two people in front of me. Sorry, my brain's a little scattered. That was a big shock, for lack of a better term. Okay, 1 second here while I keep good on my word. Okay. I think I sent that to the right person. Okay. Got about 6 minutes before there is a dirt race for us to do. I'm thinking either, well, I need to get out of rookies anyways, so just to get myself out of rookies, I think I'll go with the light trucks. Okay. Give me 1 sec to get chat back up. There we go. All right, perfect. Let's get into practice, get used to this rally cross. Gonna do this dirt race, and then I'm probably gonna take a nap. That was a hell of a race. Not only did we hold up, I want to look at the before we go in there. Safety rating improved. That's good. I can definitely get this up to 2.0 before the end of the season. We got 30. We're almost back to 1300. I can't complain, despite how horrid of an ending that was. Like, damn. I cannot complain. And the craziest part is, according to this, for looking at lap times, I don't know how to sort by best lap, but if best lap is anything to go off of, I definitely could have been like top four if everybody had like gotten a good qualifying in based on this. The drafting was insane though. I must say, the overspeed you can get with like three cars in front of you is beyond me. Reaching gear six on the straight right after Rouge, insane. Okay. Wait, this is Daytona. I think I know this course. Yeah, I do know this course. Okay. So, a familiar face. Nice way to end off with a good little dirt race. I mean, shit, if this dirt race goes okay, maybe I'll throw in a dirt oval. I know I need to do road oval eventually, or even formula, but I'm kind of saving that formula race because there's a special guest I plan on having for that. Most of you may not know him yet, but I'm friends with a Formula 4 driver. Well, I think he's moving on to Formula V at the moment, if I'm remembering correctly. So he'll be with me while I do my first F1 race, if scheduling works out. If he can't race with me, I'll probably have him be my spotter. Or, work with me in practice. Okay. To rediscover my line. This first lap's always a little sloppy because I don't know the third's gonna give me the grip I want. guy shifting the second gear too early. Okay.
You got a slow car on the left. Car 24, just set the fastest lap. 49.871.
They actually set down a personal best here. That'd be pretty neat.
Just set the fastest lap. 'Slow car ahead.
I think I'm messing up on turns 3 and 4 a little bit. Some room for improvement.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Car stopped ahead. Right side.
This is a nice little practice battle.
Clear.
Okay, I gotta get into my race session. Okay. Let's get into it. Get our qualifying in. Ooh. So far, good stream. See how we do on this before I decide I'm ready to do a dirt oval. Okay, we managed to make it in the middle of practice, so give ourselves like 2 practice laps. And if you guys haven't yet, for those of you who've managed to sit through this race and the last, please feel free to like. If you're watching the VOD, comment. And if you like the content so far, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it right now. My goal before the end of the year, along with 2K iRating, is to reach 100 subs, and if I can do that, I'll be happy. Then once I reach 100 subs, I have a a little bit of a more ridiculous goal for next year, and that's 1,000. Do I think I'll hit it? No, but if I can reach 100 subs, then I'll at least know it's possible for me to grow. Sorry, had like a big speech planned out, but I'm no Optimus Prime, despite being in a truck. I don't know why the number 3 being blue and red just made me think of Optimus Prime, but that's besides the point. Gotta make a pass on here somehow. Oh shit! Did those two collide? I don't know if you can see it in the dust behind me, but I think there was a collision. Okay. Oh, and I don't know if the height button, I know I brought up a few streams, I don't know if the height button works, but if you could politely hit it, see what it does for me, I'd appreciate that. I've never gotten any telemetry on it, but it'd be kind of cool to know that that does something. Alright. Let's jump a little big. Can I send it? Oh, I can. There's a little more time to be gained. Okay. Oh, and I did want to mention, we are halfway to that 100 subscriber goal, so... And over halfway through the year, so... Time's ticking for me to catch up. Alright. Let's get a qualifying done.
Green, green, green.
One thing I'm going to go back and do for you guys is from the previous streams, at least the iRacing streams, I'm going to go through and chapter them. Still in the process of editing that Long Beach video. I know it's been 2 months, but that could be coming soon. I've just had to re-script it 5 times and redo the scripting 6. We're trying to like get a lot of the stuff down, plus with my editor having to handle some life stuff, it's kind of come on to me to take up the entire production of my videos, which isn't too much of a hassle. There's just lots of stuff I need from him and things from me. So expect that Vegas video to come out within another month, but the Long Beach video has about 10 days before I consider it due. That, and of course, editing's hard when you have school. Okay. Perfect. Making good time here. Perfect. Okay. Okay, we're in first. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I've improved on my time. Perfect. Okay. Car to a stop here. Let's look at the running. Yeah, I'm a second faster than the entire field, at least. If I can run away in the first 2 laps, I should be good. Likelihood of them running into the back of me, though, ain't 0. So I guess it's more taking these first 2 laps safely. You know, the whole point of this stream has been safety, regardless of the GR Cup or these 2 bonus races I'm doing for you guys. Okay. Oil pressure's in the green, rear brake bias. Okay. Everything's looking good. I need to lift my monitor up a little bit.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Chat over here.
Everyone's gridded.
Set to go.
Green, green, green.
Okay, let's do this. A little bit of roughhousing here.
Car on your left.
Expected that bump from behind. But those who are going to be fighting pretty hard behind me. So unless one of the two cars behind me gets it, should be good. So give me a sec. I will read your comment just after the race. So bear with me, Motec. Right. So far, we're obliterating the competition. Yeah, they're quite a ways behind me. So maybe you guys will get that dirt race after all. Damn, that gap widened real quick. Almost downshifted one too many times. Kept it smooth though, hard to lose balance. Then again, these trucks are very forgiving on the balance. They're quite honestly unforgiving in everything else. So far, lap times are consistent.
You've got the fastest lap.
Whoa! Held it together. That's what I'm talking about. Skin on my teeth. Sorry for my breathing, it's getting a little hard. These trucks heat up my wheel quite a bit. Whew. Losing my voice, definitely need to drink water after this. Oh, that was nasty. My poor undercarriage took a hit. Okay. Doing good. Gotta take a bit of a slowdown here. No, 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 no. Okay. Yikes. A little too careless.
Damage on the front end.
The guy behind us freaked out a little bit. Not get too cocky. start taking that a little slow. The gap's large enough for me not to be as vigilant. I just gotta make it one more lap around. Perfect. Yep. There we go. I tried taking that line in a little tighter. I wanted to put a little more time off the clock. Almost completely ruined my race. Not good. And we took it. Okay, now that's a little mean to say, but I can't say I didn't. Simply a difference in skill on that one. Okay. Let me get to your comment. I don't stream most days of the week because I have school. I'm trying to start streaming every Sunday for the time being, because I'm currently balancing work, school, and then, I have stuff like the Baja team I need to get more involved with, in terms of IRL racing and a few other things I've got going on. But for right now, I try to keep streams to Sunday, and if I can't Sunday, I try to stream Saturday. Slowly trying to build a stream schedule. It's just don't really want to lock anything in too soon because of how fall semester is going to shake things up. I got one more year of mechanical engineering to go. What kind of endurance races do you guys do? And also, yes, because this race went so well, I'm going to let my wheel cool down a little bit and then maybe do a dirt oval. Give the stream one more little hurrah. All right. Actually, maybe I'll even... Do I want to jinx myself? All right. I'm going to ask you guys, for those of you who can comment at the moment, should I send it and go right into a... Oh, yeah, we got a license promotion. Should I send it and go into my first oval? Braking too hard, being fast, momentum, speed. Yeah, that's what I'm realizing, Crimson. It's something I mentioned earlier, but because I'm used to playing ACC, and I'm used to doing things like Assetto instead of iRacing, I'm still getting used to the physics of the GR Cup because there's nothing really like it in those two games. But a lot of those require you to abuse 100%, and it's something I'm slowly working on. But by the end of the season, I plan on having that down. But thank you. It is nice to confirm that there is a little bit I need to improve on specifically in that aspect. So makes me feel a little less crazy. All right. But yeah, promotion in Dirt Series. We're doing race and but we also have work doing race weekdays when we can. I'll try and join up with you guys. I may not stream it, but I'm also occasionally working with, because of course I'm here in LA. There's a sim racing team, shout out to them, over at CSU Long Beach, who I occasionally, would like to occasionally work with and race with as well. So reach out to me on Discord on occasion. I'll probably have a time slot I can make. All right. So, as I said, question of the day is, are we doing my first dirt road on stream? Or should I go with a dirt oval and play it safe? I don't actually know if I have any of the stock cars for this. Shit. I actually know if I have this ready. Okay. Here's the options. So, are we going to do dirt oval in the next 12 minutes? Or are we going to do road oval? It's up to you guys. If I throw myself, well, are there? Okay, are there any oval series we're good on? Yeah, we can do either Legends, Mini Stock, or we can do any of the Dirt series here. Up to you guys, or whoever says something first. Probably, if I'm gonna do Dirt Oval. Well, sorry, Road Oval. I should probably put my first practice now. So within the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna, well, next 3 minutes, I'll flip a coin and see where it lands because I know the stream is a little delayed. I need to actually probably change the delay to be a little closer to when I'm starting. I don't know why it's so laggy today. All right. Oh, and don't forget, thank you guys for watching this far, but gotta remind you, drink some water. Oh, it's hot out today. Whew. Very hot out. Man, I'm looking at the stream and it is very behind me right now. Unless it's just no, okay. It's not that far behind. I was just watching back a little far behind. All right. Time to flip that coin, see where we land. If you wish to object, now would be your chance. Heads is going to be road, tails is going to be dirt. All right. Coin says it's dirt. So we're going to do dirt. They're going to go with mini stock. Okay. You know what? It's been a good stream. I'm going to go back on what I said. Forgive me. We're gonna put myself on my first road oval race. It'll be an exclusive thing you guys get to see live. Well, not necessarily exclusive. You guys will just be the only people who get to watch it happen live. I might change the title to GR86 Cup and more because, well, I guess not. If you watch the first half of the video, it's gonna be all GR Cup, but I think I'm gonna make it a stream tradition to, if races go well with whatever we're meant to do, throw in some miscellaneous bonus bullshit. Said that a little too fast, but you have probably understood me. Okay. Get ourselves in here. Try not to crash. This is South Boston speed. What in the hell is that pit? Okay, there's two sides to the pit is what I'm gathering here. You know, I hope I just don't have to pit. It's my hope. Okay. 8 minutes to practice. Get used to this car. I've done the Legends on dirt, so I'm a little aware of what I need to do. I don't know if that was a safe exit. I'm just gonna say fuck it. If it wasn't, lesson learned.
down low.
Watch my throttle coming back up. Yeah, that's...
Make
Ooh.
sure we rejoin
I'm a
safely.
fish
Car
out of water.
approaching, stay low. Clear. Car approaching, stay low. Clear.
Very much a fish out of water. Okay. Still make this work, though.
Car stop down low. Car stop down low. Car stop down low. Car stop down low.
How down low, though?
Car stop down low.
Okay, yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, I think the one thing I'm learning difference is I have to be very, very careful getting back on the throttle. My boss at work actually likes racing these cars. And I'm kind of starting to see a lot of what he's understanding when it comes to the Legends. Yikes. But, you could put at least a few clean laps down. And we do know now that that is a safe pit exit.
Inside. Clear inside.
Okay, you really have to...
Car inside. You're up
Well,
top.
stop.
3 wide. Clear
Stopping
all out.
right there was not a good fucking idea. What the fuck? I don't think he intended to spin out, but that wasn't exactly great. Yeah, because... Yeah, it would have been on his benefit to go where we weren't. I don't know if your comments are delayed, Behelit, but I think you're talking about stuff that happened like an hour ago, stream-wise. Or are you just like catching up now? A little confused, but yeah, it does help burn off fuel, but if you're going with like a very low fuel load, it may not be the best to do so if you know you don't have enough fuel to spare for it.
Slow car down low. Car stop down low. Go line. New bus flat for you. Inside. Car stop ahead. Clear. That was your bus flat professional. Slow car ahead. Car stop down low. Go low.
Whoa, 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 shit, 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 shit.
Car approaching, stay high. Out.
Oh, fuck.
Approaching, stay low. Car approaching, stay low. Clear.
This is gonna be a disaster. Yeah, this might not be a good idea. Then again, hopefully during the race, I should have paid attention when he said like car down low. Okay, everybody's just having a fucking spin out. Okay. Let's see how much time we have left here before I gotta run it. 2 minutes to get a little more practice in. I think I found a consistent line. Gonna see what it's like to run on the outside a little bit. Okay. A little better about getting back into control of things. Okay.
Car stop down low. Go high. Car stopped up high. New bus flat for you.
Whoa.
Go high.
Okay. Being in fifth,
Clear.
being in fifth is definitely the most optimal, it seems. Just makes it the throttle a lot more forgiving coming out of these corners.
Car stopped ahead. Car stopped up high. Go low. Just set your path flat for session. Slow car down low. Car 50, just set half the lap. 17.2.
Whoa, shit.
2.
Fishtailed. Okay. Not bad. Okay, gonna take a little bit of time to stop here. Cool off a bit before we go right into the race. We've got actually no time, it's about to start. Actually, because of what you said, Bahilit, I might try and practice if I do a little bit of GR Cup next week, to try and just sit and rev the car in like a mock race and look at the fuel levels before and after. Pretty sure there should be a way to track that live, at least maybe even in the replay. Or I've just missed where it is on my telemetry because, of course, when you're doing only 15-minute sprints, I'm not thinking as much about fuel as much as I'm thinking about my tires. That's probably more of a me thing, though. But it is good to use every advantage I can. All right. Got a stop and go penalty.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Okay. Now I just gotta wait. I messed up. But hey, it's my first oval race. At least in iRacing. So, mistakes are bound to happen as long as I don't cause other people's mistakes to happen. AKA don't run into anybody. Alright, just waiting for this timer to end. Oh, now we're serving penalty. Okay.
Move it, move it.
There we go.
Car 2, just set the fastest lap. 17.569. Car 3, just set the fastest lap. 17.
Let him come to the outside. Well, I tried to let him come to the outside.
Go low.
Kind of
Clear up top.
made it hard to turn away from you if you were under the back of me there.
Go high. We've got damage on the back end.
Okay. I know these races tend to be messy. So I'm gonna try my best to not be an idiot. We're not gonna get any I rating for this, so let's just focus on having a nice, clean, fun first little oval race.
Low car up high. Go low.
Oh, he was having fun up in the wall. Okay. Try to set a good qualifying. Let's see what people didn't practice. 17 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna be completely outmatched here.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Can't make any wide movements with this car. Every little input's gonna
All
upset it
right,
if I'm not
checkered
careful.
flag.
Man, those brakes are making noise. Okay. We placed where? Sixth out of a 9-car field. Not a lot of cars, so hopefully not a lot of chaos. All right. Yeah. Before I get in this last race, I do want to thank those of you who've been watching, and especially for a few of you who've been commenting, like Motomac and Behelit. I love the advice you guys are giving me. It's genuinely helping me realize, on top of what I'm already able to confirm for myself, I really appreciate the outside input. That's why I love streaming this stuff, is it gives me a chance to put it out there so other people can kind of, maybe give a little bit of input, maybe give me an idea to try something new, whether it be for a video, style of racing, or just a way to improve things. It means a lot to me. Just want to let you guys know that. All right, being all sentimental aside, let's survive this. Got 30 laps. Last race of the stream. After this, I'm gonna, like I said, take a break for myself. I'm gonna come back, so that way, hopefully next week when I come and stream again, we're back at like 1300 or even 1400. Gonna take some time, take Behelit's advice, probably talk a little bit more with you, Motomac, figure out some stuff for the future, and work on that Long Beach video because I planned on finishing the script today actually, so I could hand it off to my editor. Well, my current editor, so I know he's got stuff he needs to handle. Right. Oh, another thing I'm trying to figure out. It's the reason why I talk quite a bit. Apologies. Don't know what I'm gonna do about music. Probably gonna save up a little bit with the stuff I have currently going on with work and other stuff, and try and get some licensing. Try to get some solid background music. So that way you guys aren't just left with either silence or the sound of me figuring out something to yap about. Because as much as I talk, I don't like the sound of my own voice. Not yet. Head's not that big. Okay, 30 seconds to grid. Everything looks good. Wheel is surprisingly cold. I talked about my setup in a stream or two ago, back when I was doing a Forza stream, but I really appreciate how well this Moza R5 cools off, despite, the California summer heat. It the heat just dissipates very quickly with this thing. Definitely want to upgrade to an R9 eventually, but before I upgrade to an R9, I want to get like the GTF1 style wheel. I think it's a GSVP2. Probably butchered that, but I feel like that would also help with some car control in terms of like cup cars and other things like that, because having a round wheel, it's the same, but I kind of like the immersion. I kind of like having access to more buttons once I start doing things like
One lap to green.
hypercar or
You'll
other
be
stuff
lining up
just
on the
on my own.
inside. Pit road is closed right now.
I might even do an Assetto Corsa Evo stream.
The estimated SOF is
Though I know I'm a bit backlogged on a BeamNG stream. Okay. Everything aside, we got a race to survive. I would say win, but survival comes first. Okay. Almost stalled the car right off the bat. We are currently 5th out of I don't know how many. I think it was 9.
One to go. Next time by.
Okay. I'm excited. You guys about to witness my first, hopefully decent first oval race. I don't know how I wanted to word that. Right.
Get ready. Going green.
Enough talking. Time to lock in here.
Pace car is green, green, green. Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear up top. You're in fourth position. Slow car down low. Slow car ahead.
Okay. So far, so good.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear inside. The car in P3. Just at the fastest lap. 17.201. Slow car down low.
Whew. Oh my god, we held it together.
Leader is running. 17.461. The car in P4. Just at the fastest lap. 17.18.
I know the basics of oval, but definitely not my discipline. Too used to sliding the cars around from dirt.
Stop down low.
Okay. Some traffic coming up here.
Slow car down low. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Okay.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Getting faster.
Slow car down low. Go high.
Still too slow though. Kind of hard to maintain the optimal line the entire time.
The leader did a 17.163. The car is P3. Just set the fastest lap. 17.054. Low car up high. Car stopped up high. Go low. Go low.
Glad I made that decision. Okay. Back on the pace.
Car stopped ahead.
Halfway through the race. Okay. Okay. Almost binned it. You know what? Learning experience. No harm, no foul, no one's around. I'll take it. Tires might be a little hot. Little coasting might be in session here. It's the delta to the car behind. Okay, it's a lapped car. Not losing out on much if he passes me. But I don't think I plan on letting that happen.
The leader is running 17.227.
Okay, yeah, the car's gonna slow down around lap 20 as people's tires start wearing out. Can't be as aggressive as you were at the start of the race. A lot more factors to worry about now. Whoa. Car snapped a little bit.
Car stopped down low. Great job. Head to go.
Okay. Just gotta stop fighting the car trying to come to the outside a little bit.
Slow car ahead.
He's gonna spin out. Yep. Let's not spin ourselves out.
Outside.
Okay. Let him by.
Clear outside if you want it. The leader is
Yeah,
coming up on you.
I
Step on
definitely
that
feel
line.
how those tires get worn out.
Inside. Clear. Inside. You're up top. 3 wide.
This is
Inside,
dangerous.
2 wide. Clear inside. Car outside. Still there.
I'm trying not to hit you, gang.
Car on the high
I'm gonna
side.
need you
Still
to
there. The leader is
not
running
turn in when I don't have anything more than a barrier and a
3.
limit.
Car
Oop.
inside.
Let him by.
Clear inside.
Okay.
Car inside.
Messy amount of traffic here.
Clear inside. Inside. Stay high. Clear inside.
No point in racing anybody here. I'm kind of in my own little world, so to speak.
Things are looking good.
So everybody's either a lap behind me or a lap ahead of me. So I can't complain. Kind of safe, for lack of a better term. Okay, I need you to not.
Clear inside. You've got 2 laps to go.
Man, that guy has no sense of where his car is.
Car 2 is up the front. Low car up high. Car stopped ahead. You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. Go low.
Okay.
Outside.
I'm not racing you, dude.
Clear up top.
You should back off a little bit. Just trying to put in a good lap. Yeah, he is defending me. For no reason. I mean, sure, he's not supposed to give up his line, but... Ooh,
Nice run.
bad
All
place
this
to
work.
stop. Okay. That's all she wrote. Was he in? Okay, no, that wasn't the guy who I was having issues with. Okay. Well, I'll save this for nostalgia race. For not nostalgic race. My brain is fried. For nostalgic reasons. Something to look back on, like a future video or something like that. Okay. Oh, Moto, if you are still watching, I did want to say, when it comes to midweek races, I might make videos out of them, like just kind of a highlight reel of stuff that's happened over the week. Or do like a monthly highlight reel, depending on how hard the editing is. I'll know within, of course, a month. That's my span for starting that series. Okay. Well, not bad. We're in the upper split. 4th finish. Definitely don't like Legends on road. Not that it's impossible, just not my style. I could get better at it. It's not my style. We know where we need to improve for the GRs. Like the comment already said, Behelit. Shout out to you again. So your advice is solid, especially making me think about the fuel stuff. Work on seeing how much fuel I can reduce just in the beginning laps with revving the engine a little bit high. Reduce some weight. Figure out how much on average on like an out lap I can get the tire temps up to. Spend the next week focusing mostly on brake technique. At least iRacing's brake technique. Getting used to just how the GR feels, because normally 100% braking hasn't been a problem with me. It's just become a bit of a habit this week with Spa, and just how much I'm not used to something like Spa in terms of the circuit and how high speed a lot of the corners are back to back. But yeah, we know we need to improve. Well, I need to improve. You guys are doing just fine, it seems. Got a little bit of a plan for content for the next few weeks. I'll reach out to you in a bit, Motech. And yeah, that's all. So remember, stay safe, stay fast, and when all else fails, remember, stay yourself. I'll see you guys next week on stream, or when the next video comes out. Toodles. Oh, and